Man, what is going on? YouTube, I am back. I'm back. Now, interestingly enough, there has been a lot of shit that has happened with the Houston Texans. And I'm going to talk about it, right? So, we've all seen the ups and downs of the season. Nobody's fucking blind to it. We've seen the defense be generational. We've seen CJ Stroud struggle. We've seen a first year play caller in Nick Caley, not do what he needs to do. And contrary to belief, this topic we touching on today is going to trigger some people, but I really believe this in my heart. Now, I may be fucking delusional, right? I may be stupid, but I really do believe this. CJ Stroud is not a bust. And I'm going to tell you why. Today, I'm going to tell you why. Now, if you're on Twitter, if you're in the Twitter spaces, I love listening to the Twitter spaces. I always go in there. I love hearing, all the guys, rant. I love hearing, people's different takes and everything of that nature about CJ. But when it comes to having a difference of opinion, sometimes we bleed the line into just saying really crazy fucking shit, right? So, New England. So, okay, we can talk about the whole season. Let's specifically talk about the playoffs. CJ did not play good in the playoffs at all. Wasn't remotely close. Wasn't almost there. Wasn't teetering the line of playing good. No, that shit was bad. All right, it was bad. I admit it. I really do admit it. It was bad. It was not good. But what we cannot sit up here and do is give up on this quarterback that we picked second overall, who did win Offensive Rookie of the Year. And I don't give a damn if it was a cherry pick Pro Bowl, strawberry pick Pro Bowl. The motherfucker's a Pro Bowler. All right? We have to hang our hats onto something, because we hang our hats onto nothing, then we're looking for another fucking quarterback. Okay? So here's how I feel about it. And here's my 2 cents about CJ Stroud being the future of the Houston Texans. Now, I hate to say this, but our quarterback is emotional. He's an emotional quarterback, and not in the right ways either. Like, you'll see CJ throw a pick and he going to the sideline, messing with a little stupid headband. He not yelling. When he gets sacked 3 times, he's not upset. There's no fire that you see. The whole time that CJ's been playing for the Houston Texans, I don't ever think I've seen him one time stand beside D'Amico Ryans and talk about what we can do different on the next drive. He's always going straight to the bench. Have y'all noticed that? When Patrick Mahomes fucks up, or when he's down a lead or anything like that, or when he has fire under his belly, he's right beside Andy Reid with the little jacket on. Yeah, Andy, I think we should, you know what I mean? It's like he's right there beside him. So I think certain things about CJ has to change. I don't know if he doesn't have that hunger anymore. I don't know if he thinks he just hasn't made in Houston. I don't know if he's complacent. You should not be complacent, my nigga. Ain't shit you did yet to be complacent. Why the fuck are we slowing down? CJ, you're slowing down. And for what reason? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What reason are we slowing down? Is it because we, like I said, won the Offensive Rookie of the Year, got a Pro Bowl, made it to a couple playoff games? That's fine. I appreciate the playoffs. I love when the team is good enough to make it to the playoffs. But that is not enough. None of it is enough. You have to want to be better. And if you don't want to be better, then how else can we motivate you? As a fan base, how else can we motivate you? As a franchise, how else can we motivate you? Because if we can't motivate you, then what's pushing you to be great? Some people just have that it factor. You know what I mean? The Tom Brady's, the Pat Mahomes, the fucking who else was a fiery quarterback? Aaron Rodgers. Some people just have that it. Like, man, I don't give a fuck if Nico's out with a concussion. I don't give a fuck if Tank Dell snapped his leg in 3 fucking places. We're gonna win this fucking game if I have to do everything by myself. Josh Allen has an it factor, even though we know Josh Allen's not really, the person of a good choice of example. We know he is a good playmaker. So when it comes to certain things like that, um, I think CJ lacks in those areas, and he needs to improve on those areas. Now, I'm not saying he will never do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I really don't see it as a likely kind of scenario. I think he's more of a system quarterback. System quarterback, you got Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts, quarterbacks that do good on their team. But if they was leaving from their team, it wouldn't be shit. Like Jared Goff had Todd fucking Gurley in his prime, right? He had one of the best O-lines in his prime, right? You go Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has the best team damn near in the NFL, and he gets tush pushed to oblivion. I'm surprised this nigga even has ass anymore. He get pushed so many fucking times. System quarterbacks. That's what CJ is. Maybe he's not a game changer like Cam Newton says. Maybe he's just a regular fucking quarterback. And as Texas fans, that fucking sucks. Because his rookie year, he looked amazing. He looked great. But now, I don't know. But am I going to say he's a bust? Not right now. That is to be continued. Because at this moment in fucking time, this man needs to lock in, figure out what the fuck he did wrong in the playoffs. Because he did a lot of wrong shit. He did. When you're doing a play action bootleg, right? You don't need to fucking roll out and fucking throw what they call the shit, killer man football. Back when you used to play football, just throw the ball up, whoever catches gets knocked the fuck out. That's what CJ did in the playoffs against the Patriots. I was at home embarrassed as shit. That was embarrassing to watch. And it kind of makes you like ungrateful as a fan, because if you really, really think about it, and you really just hone in and you come back to reality after y'all fucking get your head beat in, you're like, damn, I gotta work 24/7 and always be at the top of my game to get paid, right? But this motherfucker gets paid $15 million a year to play below average and play terrible and gets a 5-month vacation. And he's not supposed to be held to a standard? Man, please. Like I say, man, I'm a big believer in doing what the fuck you need to do to make sure you succeed. But showing up and just letting your team down completely and losing that game for them, that wasn't good, man. That wasn't fucking good. That wasn't good, man. To pick the Carlton Davis on the sideline, like, why are we not just throwing that ball out the sideline? Why are we not just throwing it out of bounds? Why the fuck are we throwing up just lob balls? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. But, you live and you learn, I guess. He's had really good games. He's had really bad games where the team let him down. Last year in Kansas City, CJ had a really good game in the playoffs at Arrowhead. Great game. But when it comes to just regular fucking, it's kind of like a what have you done for me lately type of league. Like, are you going to keep throwing picks in the playoffs? Are you going to improve from what you did? Because, my nigga, you threw 4 picks in back-to-back games. Playoff games. And you're black, so you're finna get crucified, nigga. You're cooked. I don't care how light-skinned your mama is. You're black. You're not white. You don't get that privilege. All right? You play bad, they're going to talk about you. Now you're on all types of memes. I think I really need it. Hold on. CJ, this right here is for you. All right? This message specifically is for you. My nigga, you are a fucking meme. Nobody takes you seriously. You're on JJ McCarthy memes, my nigga. That's you. That's you, not me. That's you. How are you going to respond? How are you going to respond? You play like ass. I believe in you. Who gives a fuck about what I believe? What do you believe in yourself, nigga? My name is CJ too. I'm a junior. I told my family not to call me CJ until you play good. I don't want to be associated with you right now. How are you going to respond? Because I get to clock in. Nobody knows who the fuck I am right now. People know you. Now, granted, will they talk that shit in your face? Probably not. They'll probably ask for a picture. But how are you going to respond? Because let me tell you something, buddy. You might think your spot secure, but it's a whole lot of Davis Mills fans in Texan spaces, in Texan Twitter, that want you gone. They want to see the long neck assassin. They will replace you. Davis Mills went undefeated. You did too. But Davis undefeated looks so much better. He was actually winning us games. If a $3 million check every Tuesday don't motivate you, what the fuck will? You know what I mean? You let Will Anderson down, Derek Stingley down, Kamari Lassiter down, Daniil Hunter, Petrie, Aziz, Kaimi, whatever, Fairbairn. He played good. You the only one, my nigga, that played bad. I dead ass wanted to see what that locker room looked like after that game. For real. I really wanted to see what it looked like. Because what do you say after that? I don't think you're a bust. You already know the title of the stream. I don't think you're a bust. But you need to improve significantly. Or niggas finna say Bryce Young is better than you. That hurts. That nigga's 5'8", bro. You're 6'3". That nigga's better than you? Nigga, you slept in a storage, my nigga. This nigga has private school lessons. He's been rich. You gonna let him outperform you? Like, what? I don't understand. Bro. You're trying to do reform of prisons and all that. That's good. You're doing too many side quests. You need to do your main job. Your main job is to sling that pigskin. And you slinging it to the defense. So, CJ, to cap this off, please do better. Because right now, you ain't looking so hot, bro. You like you'll be one of them Flimlo rap videos where they talk about how good you used to be and then what happened to you now. It's raps. You're cooked. So I say all that to say this. Get better. Lock in the off season. Figure out who the fuck you want to be. Because if not, you're going to be playing Canada, eating Canadian bacon on your fucking pizza. So before I go, make sure I hit that like button and subscribe down below. CJ Stroud is not a bust, but he needs to play a whole lot the fuck better. Because if not, this nigga's going to be working at Amazon Prime pretty shortly. But yeah, that's all I got for me. Y'all boys stay safe. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this, but I feel like recording. So yeah, why not? But yeah, Houston Texans Unfiltered. I'm out. Peace.